right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honor to our elder apostle, Great Millstone, rule well and teach well. This is your brother Kawan from the Great Millstone Dallas camp, coming at you with a quick lesson tonight through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai. Coming from work late, heading to camp, so I'm going to try to shoot out 2 quick lessons, man. Once is just this first lesson is gonna pretty much just go over, the new. It's gonna be, milk. Certain things that the new things that you learn, the simpler things that you learn, if you will, coming into the truth. And those, it's not gonna be truly in depth because, like I said, it's only gonna be like 10 or 15 minutes. Like I said, I'm running behind time anyway. Just pretty much gonna touch on the planets, man. What the Heavenly Father through the Son and the rest of the angels have prepared for the Israelites in the kingdom of heaven, man. In the kingdom of heaven, contrary to popular belief in these Bible thumping Christians, all right, so-called Christians, all right, it's not gonna be a floating cloud with a little naked baby with a heart-shaped arrow and a bow. No, like that has no, the spiritual realm is where spirits dwell at, and all right, that's where the Heavenly Father and the rest of the angels and Yahushai dwell at, man. It has nothing to do with what Esau has painted here on the earth. Okay, the kingdom of heaven will take place here on the earth, and it will be ran and governed by the Heavenly Father's Son Yahushai through the elect of the nation of Israel, which are men. All right. And we will rule and govern this world by the law, statutes, and commandments. How the Heavenly Father initially intended His world and his world to be ran, okay, and governed. That's what the kingdom of heaven will entail. In the kingdom of heaven, we will have physical bodies. All right, we will make marriage. We will have sex in the kingdom. All right, we will have plenty of children. Everything will be ran according to righteousness, according to the law, statutes, and commandments. All right, that's how the next world will be ran, whether you like it or not. Okay, we don't get a say so in the Heavenly Father's movie. He's gonna run it and direct it as He will. And the thing is, He's already read the script. He's already written the script for it. Everything in the scriptures either has or will come to pass, man. There's nothing that the Heavenly Father has died down according to prophecy that will not come to pass. Okay? So, quick little intro. I'm going to try to, like I said, I'm driving, as you can hear. So I'm going to read sparingly but quickly. Just the first 3 verses. If you're not skilled in this, don't suggest a brother to do this. John 14:1. Let not your heart be troubled. You believe in the Most High, believe also in me. This is in red, right? So this is Yahushua speaking to his disciples that later on became apostles, man. All right. Lord Yahushua said, hey, if you believe in the Most High, you got to believe in me too. And that's a commandment. All right. The Lord ain't just saying this to his disciples, man. He means it. He's 100% for real about this. Like, hey, if you say you believe in the Most High, you have to believe in me. And you can't believe in one or the other. All right, you can't even pray to the Father without putting my name in it. Why? Because I'm the one, all right, that's going to sacrifice myself for you so you can be brought back onto the Heavenly Father's good graces forever. All right. So I always have been and always will be your mediator between you and the Most High. So I'm important. You have to acknowledge me, all right, before you could even think to get to the Father. And the thing is, Yahushua mentions this in the same verse. In the same chapter, all right, to pretty much proclaim it to the disciples, like, hey, I'm the door. I am the way to the Heavenly Father, and nobody can come to the Father but by me. All right. Verse 2. In my Father's house are many mansions. What are those mansions talking about? It's talking about dwelling places. Okay. What are those dwelling places? What Esau Edom paints in his shows, his movies? You got Star Wars, you got Star Trek, Battlestar Galactica, all those stuff, all those movies and shows about traveling the universe. Okay, that's he gets that from the scriptures, man. Esau wants that, but he knows he'll never have it. Because he can't even escape this earth that he's in. He can't escape this planet that the Lord has him locked in, man. There's no flying object Esau can make to travel past the firmament, man, that the Lord has placed around the whole earth. Okay, he can't get out of it. That whole moon landing shit, that was directed in a Disney, movie set, and back when YouTube was newer, you would come across those raw, uncut videos about guys that was a part of these pretty much these backdoor secret organizations that Esau was a part of, that Esau orchestrated to do these acts to fool the people. Okay, that's back when YouTube was raw and uncut. That shit was like 15 to 16, 17 years ago. That was before YouTube had fucking ads, man. All right, but now it's totally different. You won't even find videos and shit like that. It'll get censored and cut. But that's back when, like I said, that's back when YouTube was way more uncut, where you'll come across guys that was a part of that. And Esau was killing these individuals, might I add. Esau was killing them, all right? Because they stopped making videos. And people would make videos about them saying that they were killed. Men in black showed up at their door and they killed them. I don't remember names and stuff like that because I was a boy. I was like 10 or 11 because I was a heavy conspiracy theorist, just trying to understand, the world that I live in. But at that time, it being at such a young age and a young boy as that I was, it wasn't time. But I always knew in the back of my head there's something wrong with this world, man. Okay, and Esau, Edom, his rulership is what's wrong with this world. It's funny. This lesson is centered around planets, but the new dwelling places in the earth, but I mean not in earth, in the cosmos when we get to the kingdom. But it's hard to not speak about the current captivity we in when we make these lessons, man. Okay, it's just a part of this thing, man. So for you to say you're in the truth and you're not speaking down, you're not chanting down Esau Edom's kingdom in the true names of the Lord, then you're a demon, man. Okay, you're a demon. You should be praying, without ceasing, that the Heavenly Father through the Son, sent, the Lord, Yahweh sends His Son back to relieve you up out of this captivity, man. So we can experience what we're reading about right now. So we can experience the earth in its fullness, in its full beauty. All right. So we can experience being meeting Yahweh, meeting the angels, man. All right. We can go to these other planets and see what they're really like. We can travel to, of course, the Heavenly Father and the Son have true names for these planets, but we're just going to use the name of the planets that Esau Edom calls them, so you can understand. We can travel to Jupiter. We can travel to Saturn, Neptune, Pluto, Uranus, all right, Mars, all right. We can travel to these different planets, so on and so forth, even far outside our own quote-unquote solar system, man. Hell, you gonna fucking, man, this is so far out, man. Hey, we gonna have bodies to where we can't die, man. You can go walk on a fucking star. Alright? You can go walk on the sun, man. Can you wrap your head around that? This is far out thinking. The scriptures are way more on a higher level than what people think, man. These aren't just words on a book. This book is living. This book is power. These words hold an ultimate power behind them, man. These are the words of the Heavenly Father. These are the words of the power, the being that created you, that created everything you see and can't see, man. Colossians, the 1st chapter, speaks on that. So this isn't far-fetched on what we speak about when we speak on these different planets. Hell, Esau knows there are different planets out there. He's found planets, bro. Esau ain't lying about this shit, man, which we don't believe he is, because it only makes him look even more grand when he discovers these different planets. Okay, he's found planets where it's this majority gold, or it rains diamonds. Uranus rains diamonds, okay, and they fall to the bottom of the ocean, according to Esau, you know. And that's not a planet that's far from us, man. Esau sees so much with his high-powered telescopes. Okay, why? Because that's what the Heavenly Father gave Esau, and it's really in spite, because the Heavenly Father didn't give Esau, you know, rain. He didn't give him that forever dwelling in the planet Earth. He didn't give him what was initially given to Jacob, our forefather, man. We're the ones that's going to be immortal. We're the ones that's going to be able to travel outside this world, man. We're the ones that's going to be able to travel the universe. Okay? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. You're the children of Israel, man. These things are for you. Okay? But when we tell our people these things, they don't believe us, because the words we're speaking is too great for them, man. It's too great for majority of our people to understand these words that's coming out that we're speaking. Why? Because they only ever have known Babylon, man. They only have ever known America, Europe, South America, Russia. What's the other one? East India, because mind you, this is our people are scattered around the whole world. Okay, so our people are gonna come from different nations, man. We were scattered through slavery. Hell, our spirits of our men has been laying. We've been laying with the daughters of the heathen since before the flood. You know, so once those spirits came back on the earth, they wasn't truly going to change. You know. So, hey, man, the Lord has very, 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 how can I put it? Meticulous, great things for us, man. The Lord has been very meticulous on how he wants his future kingdom to be ran. All right. And we're going to see it in its fullness once we see Yahweh Shai, and eventually once we make it there, man. Bro, we're going to have chariots. Esau's already shown that too. He's already shown, you know, footage outside the earth of chariots the size of planets, man. So we gonna have chariots even the size of planets. What you so-called UFOs, man. You know, so we got a lot of great things to look forward to in our eternity, man. Fuck this kingdom, man. We have eternity to look forward to. And these many mansions that the Lord speaks of is just the beginning. Shalom. On to the next one.